Good morning, this is Randy Schoeneman from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is January 3rd, 2017, and we're doing a video inspection for a house at 1325 South Pittsburgh Street. Right now we're out about 56.5 feet, and we have unfortunately a real solid blockage that we can't push the camera past. We're going to begin pulling back. I saw a few issues before we got back this far, but this is a shared line with the basically the house at, bear with me just a moment here while I pull this up, at 1321 South Pittsburgh Street. It shares the same line. This was put back in, or inspected back in August 8th of 1926, and we're going to start pulling back to see what the condition of this line is. At a bare minimum, I would recommend that we cable this line. With some of the things that I see in here, we may require a jetter to remove the sludge if we can't remove everything by mechanical means. So we're out here at about 56.5 feet, and we're going to start pulling back and see what the rest of the condition of this line is where we can see it. Bear with me here just a quick moment. I'm going to get set up with some paper towels to clean off this cable or this camera line as it comes back. Okay, and away we go. We're going to start pulling back now. Again, we're at about 56.5 feet. Right here we're starting to come out. This is kind of a sludge material that if we can't get this to drain by mechanical means, we would need to jet this out. See if I can clean out this camera a little bit. There we go. Looks like right here we have quite a little offset at about 51 feet. You can see here we've got roughly 50% of an open line. It stair steps down, but we have quite a little restriction right there. You can see quite a buildup of sludge in here, which happens over time where there's been a slow draining blockage. It'll start accumulating some other solids. The water, of course, will drain out, but it leaves the solids behind, which can be sometimes a little problematic to clear out. Right here, looks like we have quite a little root mass here. And right here we have standing water, which is not a real good sign. It typically shows that you've got an area of positive grade where it actually grades slightly uphill instead of downhill. And another little pool here at this joint. You can kind of see some of the tile. Looks like we're in probably a 4 or 6 inch, probably a 4-inch tile. Pulling back, aspect-wise, the bottom of this pipe is on the right-hand side of the screen, as you can see by the standing water there. A little bit of water running through it. The wisps that you see are just basically methane and sewer gas. A little root intrusion there at about 42 feet. Separation right there. Let me take a little closer look at that. There's an interesting little spot there. It looks like this could be where the house next door ties into it. This is at about 38 feet 10 inches. Or it could possibly be a T buried, or a Y, excuse me. This right here could be a clean out between the houses. in the line. Little root intrusion there. Quite a bit of sludge and food buildup in this area. And it looks like I do have something on my camera that I'm dragging back. There we go. Looks like we got rid of it. Coming up on 30 feet here. This is a pretty sizable root intrusion at this section right here. Bottom of the pipe again is on the right-hand side of the screen. At the top of the screen there you can see a pretty good sized separation in that with some roots growing down through it. Just past the 30-foot mark and continuing to pull back to the cleanout that's in the root cellar of the house. Another little root intrusion there. This pipe here all looks very, very normal. Right here it looks like a section of a spot repair that's been completed in the past. Right here at about 26 feet, we transitioned from the ceramic tile into a more modern PVC pipe. That was at 25 feet. Continuing to pull back. Little seam there in the PVC. Looks like the grade here is all in really good shape aspect-wise. The bottom of the pipe is still on the right-hand side of your screen. Right here it looks like we do have a possible clean-out. That clean-out actually faces to the north, so that could be possibly where the next-door neighbor ties into this line. Right here at 18 feet, we transition back into the ceramic tile. There's a little slow turn wide there. Another little root and debris accumulation there. Looks like that's just a root. I was a little concerned it was a crack, but it looks like it's just roots. We're at about 10 feet now. And right here, we transition at 8 feet from the ceramic tile, so we're probably within about 2 to 5 feet of the outside foundation wall. Right here we come into black iron. This is all normal looking. You can see rusting and pitting, but this is all normal wear and tear. A little bit of debris buildup there, and actually some root intrusions inside the foundation walls of the house. Quite a bit of debris here. Another little standing area of water where we have it's actually having to grade uphill. My camera lens is about 1.5 inches in diameter, and right here we're going uphill where we're completely underwater at this point. Right here it looks like we transitioned into the black ABS pipe. This looks like where it comes down from up above into this line. And here we are pulling out the clean-out. This is where we're working from in the basement. Again, this is Randy Schooneman from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is January 3rd, 2017, and that will include the video inspection on the pipe we had access to at 1325 South Pittsburgh Street in Spokane, Washington. Thanks for choosing Bulldog Rooter.